What? Oh, come on. You have a kind master, eh?
Filthy dead.
Excuse me.
There. It looks better already.
Herzlich willkommen.
What's going
I heard that a Ritter was staying in the Bilani Inn. Apparently his name is Posey, and he's looking for brave Soldaten for an expedition. So try to go and see him. Und viel Erfolg. And if you're a good craftsman, try asking at the construction site. Krishan was looking for some laborers here recently.
And where might I find this Krishan?
Ist hier in der Festung. In the local fortress. You'll find him easily enough. He is a mountain of a man.
Zum Abschluss, I have some advice for you. It isn't easy to talk about this, but you should hear it. A bunch of black guards from the Hungarian camp have occupied an abandoned barn not far from here. They rob and steal. Nothing sacred to them. And they've even killed a couple of people. Most recently, a local herds boy.
What?
He didn't want to give them a sheep, so they killed him and the rest of his flock and all.
That really happened?
Just on the other side of the stream here. Tja, und wer weiß, if they even buried the poor lad. Diese verdammten ungarischen Teufelskerle. Am besten, if you simply keep away from the place.
Why doesn't the local bailiff do anything about them?
Pah, because even though they are certainly deserters, they still wear Hungarian colors, and the people here are scared to death of Sigismund. Und weiß Gott zu Recht.
My God! What's taking so long? I'll drink to that!
Here, mutt!
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till then when... that day. And they don't collect tithes until then.
Right. But I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment. So, have you got any ideas?
Well...
Go!
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
A blessed morning to you. We're now open.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Oh!
With you, my friend. Greetings to you.
tells you. He's always making up stories and spreading them all over the village.
You silly doggy. Greetings, my friend.
I heard that you might need a helping hand with the construction.
Me? Who told you that?
The innkeep in Shitaki. Said you were looking for some men there.
Really? I must have been completely under the table. Hiring men, that's none of my business.
So you don't have any work at all? I could do with a few groschen.
Not much on the construction site, but I might have something for you.
What's involved?
Just, a little deal. Don't tell anyone. But I found a treasure map. It was hidden behind a wall in the cellar of the fortress here. Except it's no good to me. It's got some pictures and some scribbling, but I can't make head nor tail of it. The one thing I figured out is that the treasure is supposed to be buried in some mine shaft or something.
A map in a cellar? I don't know. You could have easily stolen it from somewhere. Then I'd buy it from you and get in trouble.
I swear to God it's not stolen. I just have it and don't know what to do with it. Look, take it or leave it. I don't have time to haggle with you here.
Well, then at least show it to me first.
Nothing of the sort. If I show it to you, you'll remember it and...
Fine.
For your mother to cook me a goose and scratch my back. What do you think? Money.
But still.
Excellent. And don't worry, once you find that buried pot of gold, a handful of groschen will be well worth it.
I hope so.
Farewell, good sir.
Gather round, good men, so you can avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all. The one called woman.
Go and do something else.
Feel free to go and ask them politely to leave.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? Are you here? Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha. Come here!
White, yellow, and red. Best on the market. God be with you, sir.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood.
Jesus Christ!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know.
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village?
No, definitely not. Good God, she was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man?
Who did she go and see at the camp?
Mainly their blacksmith. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy.
Who's bothered by her living alone?
Things are a little different, you see. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular, but he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say.
Don't you get it? That girl could be in great danger, if she's alive at all.
Don't say that!
Look, you dragged me into this.
I don't know anything else. But go and ask Kuba, the old farmer.
Is there anything else you can think of before...
I've already told you everything I know.
Good day, sir.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria.
Why should I, of all people, know?
I hear you were quite fond of her.
Who told you that, eh?
But she sent you packing.
Birds have been twittering, have they? Her husband wasn't the only one taken by the Black Death. So I thought to myself, enough time has passed. I tried. She wasn't interested. End of story.
Genuinely worried about Victoria.
Worried about her?
Victoria's missing. And there's a puddle of blood at her house.
I reckon someone was jealous of them soldiers she hangs around with.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere.
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell. An old dog wanted some young meat, but ended up with a nibble, eh?
Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you trying on me? You'd better take that back while you still have teeth.
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh?
Enough! You
Fruit!
pray for a quick death, you bastard!
You can't take me!
We'll see about that. Mercy, spare me!
So, had enough already?
Yeah. Just leave me alone now. And I really don't know anything about Victoria. Maybe she just decided village life wasn't for her, so...
What soldier?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really don't know anything else.
All right. I'll ask in the camp then.
Come and take a look.
Fruit Perot.
Vegetable! Fresh!
Never mind. I thought there was something fishy going on.
What would you like?
What's newer?
That soldier who recently offered us work comes to mind. He was looking for a blacksmith and saying some pretty suspicious things. I don't want to get involved with that, but if you really need money, alas, that's all I know.
All right, thank you. Would you repair...
Great! Happy to be of service. Nothing to your liking, sir.
Whoa!
What will it...
What's going on?
And you know how I was telling you about that Pavel from Visoka?
What about it?
Well...
Why is that?
Can you believe he robbed the whole village blind? And now the Suchdol captain is searching for him. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. Show me your...
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir. What would you... Fresh bull testicles!
Whoa! Whoa!
Go! Charge! Charge! Go! Quick! Go! Quick! God! Quick! God! God! Go! God! God! Quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
Why don't you worry about who's robbing who, and leave me alone?
Don't worry, nothing gets past me.
Good day to you.
Good hit!
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. Smithy is opposite the entrance in the upper part of the camp. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the banging of the hammer.
Thanks a lot. I'll ask him.
I'll be with you, sir.
Good hit!
A hard, bloody hit.
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache, and you can hear him howling halfway across the camp.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him. Are you the one they call Black? But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's from the fucking pigs.
Maybe. Does it hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here.
It's no wonder. Your stomach...
We put some mushrooms, Oh!
It's obvious. If you want relief, you need an antidote.
But... I can... Teeth.
It still hasn't...
Not in this... Teeth. For the pain. Oh, well. I can't stand any more of this.
It still hasn't...
Not in this...
I have something...
Thank you.
Well?
Not yet. It'll be all right.
It's about...
Christ, now...
Well, I didn't come...
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining...
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up, you might have some idea where to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even
She's for the streets.
Blacksmith's wife?
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest, where there's a pair of big birches. She might be there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
That's quite cruel, don't you think? Wouldn't you rather act like a man?
If I didn't know you, I'd punch you in the face. But I know you're a good bloke. That you helped our people out when supplies were running low. And I admit you're right. Kurva. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess. So, and if she wants, she can stay here.
Now that sounds like a man talking. I'm gonna see her now. I hope it's not too late.
I think I need to stay lying down. Quick! Ka!
Whoa! Oh my God. She poisoned herself. What a pity. The poor girl.
Quick! Go!
Go! Whoa, whoa.
I've been waiting for you.
You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight! Fucking animal! Ka!
Quick! Nice and slow. Come here. Here, Mutt.
Praise God.
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Tomlin over Horsham Way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. You and some Hensel fellow. So you better come clean before I let Tomlin beat the truth out of you.
Fuck me! So Bruthan's made you his lackey? As if that stone hasn't caused enough trouble already.
Watch your tongue. I'm no one's lackey. And you, go on. What happened with the stone?
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthan's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but I badly need to find that stone. You don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, It seems I don't have much choice.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed. Weren't you listening to me?
You may have had bad luck, but that doesn't mean it's cursed. With stuff like that, you're playing with fire. You stole it from Tomlin, so the power of the stone turned against you. I didn't steal it from anybody, so I have nothing to worry about.
Well, if you put it like that, that never occurred to me.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborz and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
Why doesn't the local lord do it?
Because he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do a deal with Andrew for him.
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
How about I just kill them all?
Oh, I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. But, you know, whatever you think's best. It's just, they're pretty tough and well armed, you know.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy. It's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. If I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
Fucking rain.
My God, these furry mutts. God!
Whoa!
Leave it. Shoot. Get out.
Hmm?
Huh? You! Hey, you there. This is a military encampment. What's that? Not an alehouse.
Get out of here!
Eh?
My
He's shaking
God.
in your britches, lad.
I want to talk to Andrew Ramhead.
All right. You'll find the commander at the entrance to the encampment. But be quick. No fooling
I'll
around.
kill you.
That...
Hmm? Get out. Hey, you there. This is a military encampment, not an alehouse. So you better have good reason to be here. And I'll be glad to hear it.
I came to talk to you.
Hurry up then. I haven't got all day.
Let's
I
just...
want to talk to Andrew Ramhead.
All right. You'll find the commander at the entrance to the encampment. But
No,
be quick.
I'll get you.
No fooling around.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought. And don't come back here.
What?
Get out of here, Mutt.
Sit and stay.
Huh? Get out. Hey, you there. This is a military encampment, not an alehouse. So you better
That's
have
what I
good
thought.
reason to be
And
here.
don't come back here.
And I'll be glad to hear
Clear
it.
off.
I came to talk to you.
Hurry up then. I haven't got all day. Welcome to my humble encampment, lad. In the name of Sigismund, by the grace of God, King of Hungary and Croatia, tell me what you're doing here.
I hear you're holding a stable boy captive.
Well, you heard right. What I want to know is...
I'm looking for a...
Holy shit. It's not gonna be that simple.
What do you mean?
Well, either way, the fact is he attacked us. But in my view, anyone can make a mistake.
All I need is a...
No talking.
All right.
It's been a pleasure. He's all yours. Untie.
Huh? Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear you. Scram! Right now. Such a naughty dog. Clear off.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Thank you so much.
Right
You have no
now.
idea how grateful I am, but I'm not hanging around here any longer. Let's get out of
Clear
here
off.
before those thieving bastards change their mind.
Shut up. Such a naughty dog.
What? Leave it. Shoot. Somebody ought to grab it by
Stay.
the scruff of the neck.
Hey, you there. This is a military encampment, not an alehouse. So you better have good reason to be here. And I'll be glad to hear it. Are you bloody deaf? Don't fuck with me. If you don't need anything from me, fuck off back where you came from. And don't you dare cause any trouble in these parts.
Heal. Stay.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. Get out of here, Much. No one wants to hear your barking. Such a naughty dog.
Sit. And stay.
What the? Shut up.
Come here.
Get out of here, Much. No one wants to hear your barking. Huh?
I don't know. Nothing much has changed since last time. And from what I hear, things are pretty heated in the camp right now.
Because of money?
Yeah, exactly. Rumor has it they paid out something.
Stay.
What they already owed. And it depends how well you get on with the commanders. The Prague lads are best off. They're getting paid. And that's made the humans angry as fuck.
What? Get out of here, Much. No one wants to hear your barking. Such a naughty dog.
Come here. Sit. And stay.
What's that? Did I imagine it? Eh? What? Huh? Hmm? Nothing, I suppose.
Come here! Come here!
Come here.
Stay.
Get out! Somebody ought to grab it by the scruff of the neck. What's that? Hey, you there. This is a military encampment, not an alehouse. So you better have good reason to be here. And I'll be glad to hear it. Welcome to my humble encampment, lad. In the name of Sigismund, tell me...
Kindly spare this man, for he's actually a noble lord. I am Chenyek of The commanders have heard, and they're bloody live.
Sorry, sir. That was the deal, wasn't it?
Enough of your excuses. You will desist immediately. Return what you were plundered, and hand over to me.
Very well, sir. As you wish, and please... What?
Mutt!
Hey!
Clear off!
By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please!
Grant! Right now!
Thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am, but I'm not hanging around here any longer. Let's get out of here before those thieving bastards change their minds.
Come here!
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Winston.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I am. Thanks for rescuing me. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hensel. Though, in all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him.
In a manner of speaking.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Well...
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, it brought us no luck. No...
Let's forget that for a moment.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he has a nose for money. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think.
Sakra. Well, there's nothing for it.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Clever. Take what you can, and stash the rest for later.
I'd have helped myself to it. But think of it as my way of thanking you. I just hope they weren't making it up.
I'll take a look around and see.
Well, it's the least I can do. Though my advice would be to steer well clear of it.
I'm still...
As you wish.
Tell me...
Well, the local... I knew about weed, so what I would... Well, we were all after all these... Then in the end...
What?
One of them, but thanks so...
And this...
Andrew, they offered, but if you...
What?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you never...
Is there something here? Search!
more, son.
What the? Blood!
You'll pay for that!
But why have you got two now?
Quick! Quick!
Whoa! Whoa!
Mind where you're going!
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains. I need to plough too, you know.
Watch where you're going.
Come and see this good for nothing.
What can I do for you?
I see you're faring well.
Thanks.
Of course I like to drink.
Exactly. And what's your favorite, eh?
I rarely turn my nose up at good beer.
No. Why bother with that shit? Other drinks just make you dizzy and drive. And pretty much everybody will confirm this.
What do you make the spirits from?
I'll tell you.
So even from mushrooms in the forest?
What now, lad?
I don't know.
Wait, but what an idea. I'll have to talk to...
Who is this Uncle Holber you keep?
He's an old fruit grower, and so his son has already taken... He's known lots of the trees.
I reckon you have a secret...
You'd better believe I do. I call it my warming bath.
And what is it?
Well, that's a secret. But if you don't watch out, but if you know how to drink it, it'll warm you through. Like only I know this recipe.
There. It looks better already.
Why not?
First of all, with all due respect, no way. And when they carry me down to the sun, I just hope they'll give me...
I'll buy that recipe.
Ha ha! Not even for 1,000 pots. The sun will...
Would you teach me?
But if you think I wouldn't...
What's going on around here?
Although, or was it a fallow deer? Someone poached it. And so, if you want a job, well, let me tell you.
I understand.
Exact. And...
What's going on around?
Nothing much. We've...
I need to...
Well, but if you want... Oh.
I need...
And for you...
That look...
Nah. On the...
Working off...
You can't...
How do I get to...
As I said, then...
Working...
It's quite a...
Working...
There's a...
I'd like...
What are you in? Great. more things at home.
Give me something to eat, thanks.
Welcome, sir.
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead.
Well, it is.
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Raborsh.
And even if it's true, and my husband's gravely ill and...
And what ails your husband?
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he hasn't budged since. He's not eating, and he's barely talking to anyone. What's worse, soon after he took ill, a Minerva owl perched on the roof one evening.
I understand.
That's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone, I'm sure Peter would be gone by now.
So am I to...
Well...
But you bought...
That...
How about this? And if I succeed...
Why would I...
What if the power of the stone...
I hadn't thought of it long.
So?
All right.
Of course.
And please, you'll find Peter.
All right. It's usually... Especially if...
Aha, so...
Perfect.
Do what...
Can you...
I can't... I've Peter, my husband, he came... He was... Then, he does... If I...
I'll ask...
Try... It's... Take care.
God bless.
Greetings.
But... Heal. Here you go. Take it. Peter.
Another pub as if murdered.
I'll try to... Don't be alarmed. No swelling. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold, and your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight, or flee. Who is? Well, physically, you...
I'm a weakling.
What are your nights like?
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day, but it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war...
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. Suchdol is next.
I'll examine you just by eye. Pale skin, a few nothing unusual for a irritability. Bodily humours aren't leaking.
But I will.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does as he pleases.
I reckon attacking a village
The fortress is what's bothering him.
I don't know about that. What am I going to do with you, Pete? There's nothing wrong with you physically. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind. But you'll have to change your diet as well. Last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon. Peter, I have some...
I'm listening.
You should drink the chamomile
Great.
This one will... Once your body gets proper sleep every morning...
We'll see about that.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that set up camp over the hill. That's why I'd like to tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you. When you're caught between a rock and a hard place, there's no shame in running. It doesn't make you a coward. On the contrary, you're smart enough to realize there's nothing you can do. You can always come back later when you have the advantage and deal a bigger blow to the enemy.
I just want Bladder to be safe.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son, because I realized I'll be of no help to my friends and family if...
You're right.
Don't be afraid to see the bigger picture. You need to start eating again. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. And soon you'll be as busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through.
I suppose that makes sense.
A bit of prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, for you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
Well then, I've tried my best, and I hope it's helped at least a little. I'll come back in a few days and see how you and Mlada are doing.
What's that you're doing? Surely you don't want to break in. You, such a good soul.
Damn mutt. Rude little beast.
Where can I spend...
There's a room you can use back behind the...
No one wants to hear your barking.
Get out of here, mutt.
Did you get lost in the dark?
The flea-ridden beast.
Sit. Stay.
Did you lose something here in the daytime? Or what?
All right, what was that?
You shouldn't be walking around in the...
And I was beginning to worry what that was. Are you looking at the moon?
Hey! Where's that beer?
Good evening, my... What do you need?
Would you like...
What game would...
I
I won't have you causing trouble. Cough up some... Very well. Come now. You can't be here. I'll escort you out. Come now. You can't be here. I'll escort you out.
I'll find you. Don't you worry.
Right. So which idiot...
Did you lose something here in the daytime? Or what are you looking for here?
You're not from here, eh? Around here, you need a light after dark. Why don't you have a torch? You can't be out after dark without a light. Yuck. You're hungry. Now I know why you wanted to be in the dark. Anyway, carry on. Oh, it's just you.
Mind where you're going.
I apologise. Hey! You can't just walk around here without permission.
Beautiful.
Hey! What are you doing here? You're not allowed. Come now. You've no right to be here. Out! I thought I told you to do something. Go away. What? You just...
What's that?
Stop
Someone
it!
fighting?
Pete, I have some... I'm listening. You should... If you wait a while, I'll get some for... You should... If you wait a while, I'll get some for... You should... Great. This one, once you proper every... We'll see it. You need fur. It'll give... But you have to wear any soon you and get it. Start fatting. Alright. Listen, I'm not... If you're... And you beast, so don't... I'm not... Then look at me, because I... You're right. Don't... I didn't want to... What? Where did you... And what... About one of... On the con... I also... What monk? One from... It's no... And five... Eggs. See, if they are... They will... Lord, for you... And let... I beg... Amen. Well then, I've done... Anyway.